Something that's been on my head lately. It's been a very particular topic that I can't even find a proper way to express it. And because it only affects like content creators. But anyways, this is what these kind of videos are for. Today I'm gonna talk to you about a imposter syndrome. Is that what they call it? No, I don't think that's what it is. But anyways, now that you are familiar with that word, allow me to explain a current phenomenon that has been affecting me and a lot of people that are familiar with me. And that means either I collab with them or I know them on social media or, other fellow VTubers, content creators, etc. And that has to do with, I feel like it's expectations or reality checks. I'm not sure what to call it, but it is a huge cause of burnout. I wish I could find out like the proper keyword for this. There has to be a word for that. So in order to explain this, it's a situation that a lot of us are very well known within the communities and circles that we are familiar with. We are very well respected by a lot of other content creators around. We have a lot of fans that are other content creators. However, I've been mentioning the word content creator way too much. Where are the fans? That's where things get a little odd for people like us because our recognition is not reflective on the content that we make. I guess I'm going to completely be honest. I feel like this is all about branding, but it's an issue that is such a strange one. I'm gonna sound very confused, but if you're a content creator out there and you're listening to this and you're going through this or seen this before, please let me know what you think about this in the comment section. So here's an example of what I'm trying to say. I've been called lately by a lot of people that know within the community to be somewhat of you're like a celebrity, you're like someone very famous and very popular. You're kind of like all over the place. The algorithm keeps showing me you on Twitter and even on Twitch. But however, when it comes to like my performance on like streams on like YouTube and all that stuff, it's not really reflective in there at all. Not much. Yes, there's gonna be an odd video here and there that I have on YouTube that's gonna have like a lot of traction and a lot of amazing feedback in there too. And maybe some reels on TikTok are a banger. But not everything about my content is a banger, I don't have that mass appeal for people to stay like on my streams all the time. And I've come to the realization that I'm perfectly fine with that. But I wasn't for quite a while. I understand that if in order to get people to get them very hooked up on your streams is the most difficult thing of all time. This is why I've been saying lately that streams are like my last priority. The first thing that I want to promote about myself is pretty much my branding outside of that, whether it be my videos or it be my presence in social media. And it's been working for the most. But there's always that back thing on my head that's like, wow, am I really not that good on like my streams because of so and so numbers that are right there? They're not reflective in there. I don't have that partner status. However, if you want to support me with that, of course, you can always check me out when I go live. I'll stream on YouTube and I stream on Twitch. Back in the day, they used to say like, hey, don't separate your viewers, haha. But these days, I feel like I'd be shooting myself in the foot if I don't stream on both because, some people do prefer one platform over the other. The more exposure, the better, I suppose. Everyone has their own way to go at it at this. But going back to the main point, it has to do with a lot of friends and mutuals feeling like their recognition around the atmosphere that I'm in does not really reflect does not really reflect like the performance that we think we could have on our streams. It's such a strange one, and it really affects our minds and it burns us out because a lot of us work really hard to make a lot of streams happen. But it's perfectly fine. We shouldn't be crying. It's perfectly fine to be upset. We're not entitled to anyone's attention. How do I put this into fine words without upsetting some people or or hurting someone's emotion. Oh, I mean, I suppose if you're listening to this, your emotions are probably being played with from the beginning. So, hey, sometimes we just don't have that appeal, and that's perfectly fine because streaming, being on stage is one thing and background production is completely different. I may not have the on stage production value, but I do have other kinds of production values that which are pretty good, and that's something that we need to try to fix about ourselves if we want to be on a perfect spot. And at least I understand that now, to a degree, of course. I'm not saying 100%. I'm still trying to perfect and be better about myself. So yeah, that's what's in my mind. I'm not sure that I'm pretty sure like either like no one or like the bare minimum of people watching this, it's probably going to relate to this very bizarre issue. But if you're related to this kind of issue into a degree, please let me know about it in the comment section because I would like to hear more about it. The more information that we can find about ourselves, the more that we could probably either help each other in some kind of way. Yeah, that's the tangent for tonight. I hope you have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day. And please, I don't know, stay frosty. I don't even know what the fuck my line is anymore. Have a stellar night. Should I change that? Should I change my username? What should I do to get that mass appeal in people? Should I change my name to like the Skibidi Sigma? Whatever. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Bye.